Hello! Right then, I've decided upon a little sit fit class. So these are only going to be short little 15-minute sessions and they're all going to be seat based. If it turns out popular, we might go a little bit more, sort of some standing. But I know there's a few of us that have had injuries, issues, a couple of people rehab at the moment from various ailments and so forth. So there's loads of you that I'm not seeing in classes and so on that I feel that I could do something for, and I should do more for, as we've been together for such a long time. We all know that we've got to keep moving, keep fit, and do what we can. So this little sessions are purely going to be sit fit. If they work for you, then please feel free to share them with your friends and other people who may be of similar situations to you. Like I said, my clients that are recovering from injury, illness, that kind of thing. So all you will need is a comfortable chair. Ideally, what I would like you to do is exercise with no socks on, or socks that you can grab the floor with, because that's going to be an integral part of the sit fitness. Okay, so if you need to, pause the video now, go and get your chair, and then we can get going. Okay, so first of all, I need you to be sat upright in your chair, with feet about shoulder width apart, hip width apart, and then ankles in line with knees, knees in line with hips, hips in line with shoulders, shoulders in line with ears. And really think about your posture now, okay? So especially if you are doing a fair amount of sitting around compared to what you normally would do, you can still really think about posture, okay? Good. Once we're here, I now want you to start off with just taking a breath in. So breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your mouth. And again. One more. And as you breathe in, I want you to really feel that you're going to open and expand through the chest, and then release out, breathing out and lowering through those shoulders. Good. So realign that posture again. Think about shoulders down, relax down. Create space from your ears to your shoulders. Good. Let's start with shoulders. Up and down. Up and down. Good. So we're squeezing the shoulders up to try and release off around the muscles here on the neck. So again, when we're doing a bit more sitting than what we normally would, we can then start to really slouch and round the shoulders. So by elevating them, lifting them up and down, we're going to encourage those muscles to become stronger again, so we're working posture. Okay, now take the shoulders back and forward, back and forward. So you can see that I'm just pinning my shoulders back a little bit, but I'm not letting them go up, so I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm just going back. Good. So shoulder blades are squeezing together. Chest is coming forward a little bit, that's fine. Good. And then what's happening is the shoulder blades are doing that. So it's a lovely one for our posture. Good. Single shoulder. Take it up and down. Good. And you can see this is nothing to it, is it? Other side. Lift, lower. Good. And really thinking about letting that shoulder take that down. We're going to go both together. Now you know what feels right for you. Hopefully, all of the exercises that we're going to do are adaptable and easy for you to do. And if there's something that you think, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right, simply don't do it. Roll the shoulder back, single roll. Now we're going slow because I want you to really work in around that shoulder joint. So we're mobilizing the area. but we're not putting it under any stress. We're just making it work through its range of motion. Other side. Good. Now how's your posture? Or have you started to slump down? Yeah? Nice and tall. Lovely. And you always find you've got one side better than the other. So this is my clicky shoulder. You may have the same. Now going back to that first shoulder, but this time I want you to take it forward. Yeah? And again, really feel and see, if you've got a mirror in front of you, how that shoulder is moving. What's happening over on the other side as you move this side. Here we go. Taking that forward. So if you're watching yourself in the mirror, have you got great mobility on one side? And if so, can you even it out? Because the body likes to be even, doesn't it? So we're trying to even it out. Good. All right, both arms. We're going back first of all. Take your time and feel those shoulder blades sliding down. 4, 3, 2. You ready to go forwards? And now, if that forward one is not for you, just continue on the one that feels good. Yeah? Your body will soon tell you what feels good and what doesn't feel good. And it's just all about encouraging that body to do the movements that it's done in the past, but perhaps in a slightly different way. Good. Okay, now from here, we take our shoulders back and forward. Now I'm going to exaggerate and I'm going to turn on the side so you can see what I mean. So as I go forward, I'm almost rounding my shoulders, yeah? And then as I come back, I'm pinching my shoulder blades together. Now you may find that actually that feels quite nice to add a little bit of a movement in there. And you know what I'm like. I can't not fidget, can I? Pull that tummy in so you're supporting your spine still. Good. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the arms. Single arm raise. Slowly. Controlled. There's not a final movement, it's a flowing movement. Now, if you've got an arm that doesn't work as well, you stay on one side and you use the other hand to assist. Yeah, so you know what works. You may not be getting your shoulder, your arm in line with your shoulder height, so it may be a smaller move. Good. From there, take the arm out. Now we're always going to rest back onto the thighs, so it just gives those arms and shoulders a little bit of relaxation. But again, you may find actually you can lengthen that arm. So I want you to open out through that arm. Good. Lovely. Now you may be happy there with the alternating. Continue so, or double arms. Open. Rest hands to thighs. Good. Now straight away what's going to happen, the shoulder's going to want to come up, yeah? But we don't want that. Shoulders down. Think about the space from the ears to the shoulders. Good. Open. Now if you find that you can keep your arms up and that feels comfortable for you, there you go. So it's just opening through that chest, extending those arms out, letting the shoulders relax back and down. We have 2 more. And your last one. Good. Relax. Lift your toes. Now, if I just shuffle back a little bit, there we go. You can see that I'm now coming up onto the balls of my feet onto my toes, and my heels are lifting. Good. You're still nice and strong, yeah? So you haven't slouched. Lift, lower. So what we're doing here is we're activating calf muscles, mobilising around the ankles. So when we do get up and walk about, just a couple of these at the moment will help increase that mobility. Good. Lovely. 4, 3, 2. Okay, I want you to add your arms. Perfect. So the arms are going up and down to our little bicep curl, raising up onto our toes, nice and tall through that body. Good. Lovely. Single arm, but we're doing both legs, or both feet I should say. So a little bit of brain gym there. You know you love it when I do stuff like this. Yeah, you don't have to go as high. If your level is here, there it is. If your level is there, there it is. If your level is alternating, one arm, what's going to work for you? As long as you are lifting up through the feet, working through those arms. Good. Relax the arms and heel. Heel. Gently, slowly. Thinking about extending out through the leg. It's still nice and tall. Temptation will be to relax down, won't it? We need to come up. We need to think about lifting the chest forward, shoulders down. So it's just a small extension. Activating the thighs, warming up the knees, and you'll notice that I'm really pulling back through my toes, my ankles and my foot, and that's because I want to get those feet stimulated. 4 more, 3 more, 2 and 1. Now I'm going to move forward a little bit in my chair. Okay, now I've got my ankle, my feet flat on the floor now. Again, can't quite see, so I might turn onto the side. Oh, that's better. Yeah, feet are flat on the floor, thinking about the posture. Lovely. And we're going to lift our toes up and down, up and down. So this is why I said what I wanted you to do is to have bare feet. I'm just going to go on the side a little bit. Oh yeah, that's better. Look. So my toes are going up, and I'm trying to also separate my toes. So I just want my big toe going up. Big toe. It can be tricky because what's going to happen, they're all going to want to come up, aren't they? But we're going to start off with just big toe up. And then that's activating all the tendons. And you can see it. If you're looking at your feet, you can see those tendons moving. So those tendons then work up through your feet, which work up into your ankles. And you know what's happening here. The messages from the ankles are going up to your knees, going through to your hips and going on forward. Good. Now try it the other way. Keep your toes, big toe down and then all the other toes up. Oh, it's so tricky. Big toe down, all the other toes up. And it's a struggle, that one. Good. Okay, next one, just crawl your feet along the floor, just a little bit in front of you, and then take it back. And then crawl your feet along the floor in front of you, and then take it back. And then again, you can see, you can feel what's happening here. The muscles around the toes, the ankles, the feet are all being stimulated. And then we know from doing anything like this, it helps the blood flow, the circulation around the feet. It gets the ankles and all the ligaments stronger. The nerve ending messages work more efficiently. And it just helps with our feet, with our balance. When we're moving around, if our feet are more receptive to the movement, because of just doing simple little exercises like this, it's so much more helpful. do this front of the telly, couldn't you? One more. Okay, now we're just going to do one more for our ankles, and we're just going to roll our feet out and in, out and in. Now you can see them. There we go. Rolling to the side and then rolling back in. Rolling to the side, rolling back in. Yeah. And again, I'm just shifting the body weight around and just stimulating those ankles. 2 more. Good. And then. And there is it. Simple as that. A head down to toes, complete mobility. Everything should be feeling a little bit warmer and a little bit more ready to go. So I'll continue these little sets. Let me know how you get on with them, if they're useful, if there's something that you can add in to your daily routine. See you soon.